Yeah. Do you like bicycling? Do you like to bicycle as a form of exercise? Well, today's episode of Wellness Week Live, you're going to love Cyclebar. So I just joined this place called Cyclebar. You might have heard other variations. They have other places called Soul Cycle, and basically it's stationary bicycles um, put into an indoor amphitheater type of room, and they have an instructor at the base, and it's kind of an aerobics class, but it's stationary bicycles. And they're high-end stationary bicycles. They're not like your grandma's stationary bicycle. So they're racing bikes, essentially, bicycles. So if you love bicycling, you're going to love this. This is my review of the Cyclebar. So I joined a place called Cyclebar in New Jersey, and I'm a huge cycling fan. I cycle every day almost. I have competed and I compete in triathlons and cycling races and tours and yada yada yada. So so recently I said, let me check out Cyclebar, and I wanted to use it as an augmentation to my daily exercise routine. And I do a lot of tennis, a lot of walking. I have another gym membership. So it's a nice augmentation, or it could be a great way to just have exercise in your life stand alone by itself. Also, if you love nightclubs, you're gonna love Cyclebar. It's got the cycling studio is fashioned after a nightclub. A lot of uplighting. It gets dark, dim. Kind of it's a nightclub effect. The music is relatively loud. So if you like that, and I am a DJ for a living, so hey, up my alley. But if you don't like that, then it's probably not for you. But you gotta really, really like cycling to want to do Cyclebar, because you're going to be cycling. The classes are either a half hour or 45 minutes. Now you may be like, that's nothing. Oh, trust me. Your heart rate's going to go through the roof, and you're going to be sweating. So it's kind of like HIIT training. It's high intensity. You get in and get out. So the price is approximately $100 a month, at least at the one I am at. It might vary depending on if there's sales and specials. I think I got into a sale. I don't know. But anyways, now you may say, well, that's a lot of money, $100 a month. It depends on who you are and what your situation is. I don't know. Is it? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I would say this. I've been to different gyms. I've taken everything from martial arts to yoga studio stuff, boxing, yada, 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 the standard gyms. I would say it's worth $100 a month. You got to remember, this is your life. This is your health. Okay. Exercise is more potent than any antidepressant medication you can take. So let's just start off with that. It's good for this right here. And of course, exercise is good for your body too. That's not my opinion. You can go research that yourself. And I'm not giving any medical advice, but anyways, go research it for yourself. So exercise, I don't know, in my opinion, it can never be too expensive. You got money for Netflix, you got money for cheese doodles, you got money for soda and beer, you got money to hang out with the boys, you got money to hang out with the girls, you got money for vaping. How many pairs of shoes do you have? You got money for your health. So this is great. Again, assuming you like cycling. Also, the facility is so clean. I belong to a gym, also a regular standard gym, your typical gym, and Cyclebar, and most of the competition. Cyclebar, the one I go to, is so just you could eat off the floor, and it's bright, it's airy. The other thing that I like is, unlike gyms, like when I go to the gym, everyone's got their headphones on and looking at their phone. Everyone, it's down to even the employees, and you're not even recognized. It's not like, hello, welcome to the gym, nothing, and that's not cool. Cyclebar, they know your name. They're going to look you in the eye. Hey, how's it going? And dude, your name is on the locker. Literally, my name is on the locker, and I haven't been there maybe 2 days. So there's a welcoming feeling. You get what you pay for, I would say that, generally speaking. So, so I think for $100, you're not only getting a great workout, but you're getting that whole experience. It's not some crappy run of the mill gym that 5,000 people go to. This is a boutique. It's definitely niche, but it's high end, very clean, very professional, very welcoming. Even the people that cycle there, your fellow cyclists, like they don't have their headphones on. They're not looking at their cell phone because you got to get ready to cycle and pay attention to the instructor. So you're going to, hi, how are you? Like it's nice. Like, oh wow, people actually are people. Like they're not just droning like every other gym that I've been to. So it's nice that you make eye contact, you say hello. Like that's awesome. Again, that's not why I'm paying for it, but it's an ancillary benefit. You feel like, wow, this is nice. People are human beings here. Like they're paying attention, they're engaging on top of a great workout. The instructor knows your name. They greet you on the way in. They say goodbye to you on the way out. Not that this really matters. Might matter to you, it might not. But the the instructors, at least my experience so far, have all been women instructors, which is fine by me. You don't got to beg me to show up. So, but yeah, and I'm sure cycle bars have male instructors, but I don't know if that matters to you or not. But and I would say not all, but most of the people at the cycle bar or places like that are going to be women patrons. So I don't know if that matters to you or not, but um, I would say it's almost like maybe 80% women. So I don't know. That's just my observation, and I'm probably right. It might give or take here or there in different areas, but generally speaking, so I don't know. Take it for what it is. And I would say most of the people at Cycle Bar are going to be in very good shape. Unlike maybe some other places, standard gyms and things like that. Like cycle bars, it's pretty intense. So, however, you don't have to follow the cadence and the orders of the instructor. So when the instructor's like, "All right, guys, yeah, everyone, pedal faster, pedal slower, stand up," like I'll be there in the back. I'll be like, I'll stand up when I want. Like, and then no one cares. Like they're not going to be like, "Oh, you didn't stand up, screw you." No, it's not like that. So you can just do your own thing. But that's the part of the thing that's really cool about Cycle Bar is that you're in a class, you're being motivated. When I go to the stationary bike at my regular gym, uh, it's hard. It's like I'm not motivated. You get the instructor encouraging you and saying, "Hey, great job, everybody," and you can do it, and yada yada yada. And you're not competing against anybody at the cycle bar, but you kind of are, but you're not. So that's kind of cool in a way. You're motivated, but it's not like you're sparring somebody in boxing. However, there are plasma screens in the studio, in the little nightclub studio, and everyone's in there cycling, and you can see your name. And also on your bicycle, you see how fast you're going, your RPMs, your, all this stuff, all the vitals. Now, nobody else can see that, but every so often the instructor will put up like your name, and you'll see like at the end, at least this today, we did like a sprint for the last whatever it was 30 seconds, and then like you see who's going faster. Now you might not know who these names are because you might not be friends with everybody at the studio, but it's kind of cool. You can see your name kind of jump or fall depending on how fast you cycle, and that doesn't always happen, so you don't have to feel like, oh, I'm going to be embarrassed if I'm not winning. But again, that's not the whole 30 minutes or 45 minutes. That's at the end. And again, some instructors don't do that, having the little race thing. But you also see like as a collective, however many people are there, and it can go up to 50 something people in the studio. Although I haven't seen 50 something, I probably, you might get 20 at most. Today I was cycling, and I think there was 8 people. And again, you can pick the seat that you want, the bicycle you want, if it's available, so you can, they're all the same bicycles, but you might be somebody that likes to sit in the back. You might be somebody that wants to sit on the edges, whatever. And you can make those reservations on their app, or you can just walk in and be like, "Hey, I'm here, just put me in, whatever." That's the other thing I want to say is that they what was my other thing? The hours are not like a regular gym. It's not like it's open from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. No, that might be one drawback, is that the classes, although they offer classes every day of the week, but they're not classes from like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. No, you might have like a half-hour class, like for whatever, from 6 a.m. to 6:30, and then nothing until 1 p.m. to 1:45, and then nothing until 5 p.m. to 5:45, and that's it. So there might be only 3 offerings in a day. And again, it's not that the classes are half hour or 45 minutes. So, and there, I don't know, but maybe there could be a day where there's no classes, possibly. But that would be, I guess, the only downside, for the $100 a month, where you can join a gym for 50. I have a gym membership for $15 a month, and it's open from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. So you might say, well, that's a better value. Well, it depends. Like I said, I see myself going to Cyclebar more than my regular gym because of the classes, and I love cycling. So given you love cycling, this is going to be, um, yes, it's smaller amount of time, but more bang for the buck in that smaller amount. It's kind of like saying, well, a Porsche is a small car, so so because it's small, it sucks. No, big things come in little packages. So Cyclebar has limited hours, but again, if you can, you get a free ride, you can test it out for yourself, and you can see the schedules and see if it works for you. But if you're looking for something every day, like you want to go 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. every single day, then yeah, no, it's not going to be like that. But for me, I work for myself, so it's cool. I can have a very flexible schedule. And I don't know if you can go to other cycle bars in the country. Maybe, maybe not. That's something I don't know because I don't do a lot of travel. What else? The instructors are great. Like I said, very motivational, and they're in amazing shape. I'm just like, dude, I don't know how they do it. they're talking and barking out orders in a loving way. They're not yelling at you, and they're cycling faster than you. So I'm like, I don't know, man. God bless these instructors. You have a locker facility. It's a common area locker facility. Safe. It's like I said, clean. You got showers. You have separate bathrooms. Very, very clean, and like I said, a very welcoming establishment. What else I want to tell you was they are how it's set up again is the amphitheater, levels. So the bicycles are stacked, and the people are like a foot to your left, a foot to your right, a foot in front of you. So you're not on top of each other, but you're close. And I like that because you can make small talk, like, oh, how you doing? And then you get into your cycling. You also, like I said, you get a free trial if you want to, free cycling, and they don't pressure you, which I love too. I hate when people pressure, like, hey, how can we sign you up? How about you shut up? So I like that the cycle bar was just like, yeah, sure, take a a ride and call us if you want to book. I was like, oh, cool, I like that, no pressure. You can pay actually cash per month too, by the way, which I thought was interesting. At least at the one I'm at in Jersey, you can pay by credit card, whatever. There is you can walk in. You don't have to reserve on the app, but that's another added bonus, the app. And you can track your progress and your times and your energy output and calories you burnt and all that stuff. What else I wanted to say was, yeah, I mean, if you're looking for more time than a half hour or 45 minutes of cycling, you're not going to get that, but it's pretty intense. Like you're gonna sweat. And also, what I like is this is a total body workout because they have these weight bars that are stashed in the bicycles, and you pull them out at some point, and you start doing like overhead press and tricep, bicep work, and then you put the weight bars back into the bicycle, and you cycle again, and so you're standing up, sitting down. It is a total body workout, and it's pretty cool. And you will sweat. You will sweat. I don't know if I mentioned, but there's a fresh towel on each bicycle. All the bicycles are clean, disinfected, whatever. And you have to wear bicycle shoes. You cannot wear sneakers, or you have to have either your own bicycle shoes with the metal clips in the bottom. They call them clipless, which is kind of a misnomer because it really should be clipped because there's a clip in the bottom. So you either have to have your own, or you can use theirs. So that's part of your price per month. So and that enables you to pedal a little harder and be connected to the bicycle. What else? And you don't have to follow the instructor. The instructor will be like, all right, everybody, let's pedal fast. Like, I'll be like, I'm pedaling slow. Like, that's fine. So don't feel pressure. I mean, it's cool. And if you want to start following the instructor, then cool. And you can kind of, lay off and go back on it, whatever. It's up to you, What else? So you have the instructor. If you have any questions, you can type them in the comment sections and I'll answer them for you. But yeah, and then like I said, sometimes they have fresh cold towels waiting for you when you walk out. When I was there one day, they had a woman standing there with a whole tray of cold towels, like whatever. Um, and I think that's about it. You can try that out, Cyclebar. They're all over the country. And yeah, I'm very, very happy with the Cyclebar. I think it's a good value for the money in the total experience, and I'm a big proponent in customer service, and a lot of like I said, I belong to a gym now, and it's not bad, but the customer service sucks. No one says hello. They don't even look up at you when you walk in. The staff, and they're not bad people. It's just I don't know. The management's got to crack the whip, and maybe everyone's got to get a refresher course on how to say hi, welcome. So here you're gonna feel like almost like family, and I'm only a couple days in, so I'm just like, wow, this is nice, and so um and you can see who the instructors are, on the app. You can see if you like a particular instructor. You can be, okay, I'm going to go that day. He or she is there. And what else? You're not wearing headphones. You're not listening to your own music while you're cycling. I mean, I guess you could, but it's relatively loud in the studio, and you have to hear the orders, the direction of the instructor. So, and if you like dance music, house music, stuff like that, then that's the music that's going to be playing. But yeah, take a test shot for yourself. I love it. I highly recommend it, especially if you're a cyclist enthusiast like I am. And what else? Like I said, they're race bikes, so they're not the most comfortable on your butt. But again, that's what it is. If your tuchus hurts, you can buy your own spandex with cushions in them. But this is not some big bicycle seat with a basket in front of it, and like you're going to be hauling ass. Like it's Tour de France type of bicycle that you're on. It's a race bike, stationary bike. But anyway, so I love it. It's great. I love the people that go there. Like it's very, like I said, it's all, I would say professional people, adults, probably people in there anywhere from 30s, 40s, 50s, stuff like that. You might see an occasional somebody in their 20s, somebody in their 70s, but for the most part, it's your 30s, 40s, 50s. So young professionals. Yeah, so I highly recommend it. And then they have refreshments that you can buy. There's like a refrigerator of Gatorade and Powerade and things like that. There's no juice bars. There's no, it's you're there for one reason, to cycle. But like I said, it's a really nice experience. So, anyways, big shout out to you, Cyclebar, and look forward to more sessions at the Cyclebar. Okay, DJ Tony, I'm over and I'm out of here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.